you? I'm fine.
Is that what you're looking for? The Jimm?
And Dave.
Beer
review. Yes.
And
Sonia. The beer cat.
The beer cat.
Right.
Sorry.
And this is a kindler.
Kindler.
Right.
You're kindler over here.
You know, like you got Chandler from Friends.
Or
this
Kindler.
is the kindler beer review.
We have
where nobody is bad or wrong.
We have an unlimited release. What?
I think I'm going to unlimited release in a second.
It says Lagunitas Sucks.
Lagunitas
Sucks.
Dun 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 dun
on there.
dun 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 dun.
Down in the barrio, man.
Dun 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 dun.
Are you gonna eat me? Are you tenderizing me or something?
Well, you drink so much beer, the beer cat's like, "Ooh, this is good. This tastes like beer." Sorry.
This beer is a celery medley of barley, rye, wheat, and oats.
What kind of medley now?
Oh, cereal.
Cereal medley.
Yes.
Like serial killer?
Seriously. No, it's all put together. Full of complexness from the 4 grains, then joyfully dry hopped for that big aroma and resinous flavor.
Resinous flavor.
IBUs is 63.21. Really?
Ooh.
0.21.
So for Dave, this may be an aptly named beer.
ABV is 7.85, which makes it a little better. More alcohol is better than it is.
I seem to recall I had this at the Lagunitas tasting. Very nice rep, by the way. She was a doll.
In 2011. Pairs with pork, frog, and crackers.
Ribbit. Brown Shugga substitute ale.
Brown sugar.
Oh, that's right. I
Honey,
remember.
honey.
They couldn't. She told me a story about this. It was something along the lines of they couldn't find all the ingredients, so they made it as close as they could. And they called it this.
K. Ross would have enjoyed our suffering. In
K. Ross.
2010, when we saw we couldn't brew our brown sugar.
Oh yes.
With an A. But in
Shugga,
that
please.
time of deepest despair, as it common to artists everywhere, broke, hungover, abandoned by the muse, and prepared to take a job at Arby's, we found in that darkness a spot of inspiration that would yield this nearly sanctified recipe.
Nearly sanctified.
Nearly perfect.
I wouldn't go that far. Puff. Meow. Come on, beer cats. Come on.
Hello, beer cats. How are you, beer cats? Are you okay,
on,
beer
Puff.
cats?
Puff. Nobody,
They sound like Christopher Walken. Hello, beer cats.
It's the Puff.
And the Zone.
These are shomos.
They are bookends. They are sisters.
I'll call them the beer cats.
They are sisters.
Which is why they were yelling at each other earlier.
Yes.
Everybody loves the beer cats.
We've been hanging out with
Hashtag
each other
beer
for 12
cats on
years.
Twitter, by the way. You'll find all my pictures.
Hashtag.
And on Instagram too.
Hashtag. Well, what's this look like? It looks like unfiltered. Well, filtered. Oh,
It's pretty filtered looking.
This sucks.
This smells like a pale ale. It smells very similar to the one we just had. This sucks.
This is sucks. Chew.
No.
You ready?
You didn't see where I put it.
Up his nose with a rubber hose.
No, I was putting it near my penis.
Up your nose with a rubber hose.
Way to stay current. Cheers.
Malone. Oh.
Yeah. Well, I agree. This sucks. Nah, it's okay.
I give it a 5.
Yeah, it's
You don't want to drink it anymore, do you?
No.
I'll drink it for you.
I might have to give this a 4.75.
Oh my God! Not bad, huh?
No, don't like the aftertaste.
It's, you know what the problem is here, people?
What's the problem here, people?
Is my friend Jams went out today and had some fun with other people.
Dave's
drank a whole bunch of alcohol.
Dave is a very jealous mistress.
I am. Yeah, I was like, he drank
You
beer
drank beer without me?
How dare you?
Ooh.
You took your wife instead of me?
It's kind of like somebody did something in
you.
like elementary school cafeteria, and everyone in the cafeteria goes, Ooh.
Yeah, man, what's up with that?
Well, we can go over there.
No way.
You got beer?
No, I saw Mad Elf in your refrigerator. It won't be there for long.
Well, before we do that, let's do the shape of hops to come.
We sure will.
Well, yeah, I'll give this a 4.75. I'm very disappointed in Lagunitas because I've tried a lot of their stuff at the tasting. I was like, this is interesting. This is interesting. And by the way, when I say beer is interesting, it's usually code for I don't like it. What are you doing?
Sorry. I was getting down
cold?
with it. I was getting down.
Yes, with your bad self.
With it.
Dave, thoughts on the flavor?
It tastes like a beer.
Well, aren't you glad we're the experts in the field?
Well, that's why we have 8 viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we got less viewers than people who watch people install toilets. What is up with that? I don't understand.
Yeah, well, I guess it's because we have a shit-high beer review, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, we're uncut and raw. How many people do that?
Yeah, raw. We going deep, baby. Yeah. Come on, brother. I'm watching you, McMahon.
They ousted him.
They ousted him?
You know why?
No.
Because he said the N-word.
Oh, the N-word.
Yep.
Naughty.
Nope. Not this time.
Ah. I thought he owned it. How do you oust him if he owns it?
Well, Hulk could own anything. He owns his own shop.
Oh, the Hulk. I thought you were talking about Vince McMahon.
No, Vince McMahon said you're out of WWE.
Well, I think it was over for him once that porno flick came out of him banging some other guy's wife.
What?
You know Bubba Love Sponge?
No.
Oh. Well, there's this radio
on
guy.
The internet? I gotta find that.
Yeah. Well, no. Although I've seen it already.
You have?
I have.
Really?
For research purposes only.
He said, "That's a brother."
But basically, this guy Bubba Love Sponge had this really hot wife, and he let Hulk Hogan, who he was have friends, to have his carnal way with her.
He let him.
Let him, yeah. But it turns out he's got cameras in every room of the house, and it was recorded.
Oh.
And somehow, they don't know how, this made it out into the internet.
Somehow.
Whoops! Sorry, Hulk.
Did you say that Hulk's...
This one security camera just happened to be pointed at my bed for my wife.
Hulk's girlfriend looks just like his daughter.
Hey, don't you say she looks like my daughter, brother. She doesn't look anything else like my daughter.
Hey, I would never say anything in front of him because he's still kicking.
Yeah, because he'd be take her by the head and he'd be like, squish.
280 pounds of freaking, still got those big giant arms, a little flabby still. Still kick my ass.
Hogan knew his best, brother.
Him and Mr. T, man, still going at it.
Anyway, so I have to do some beer, but let me tell you something, Dave. We believe in drinking responsibly, so please don't drink and drive. That includes don't operate heavy machinery if you're pregnant. Do not drink alcohol due to the risk of birth defects. And the Surgeon General says, hey, drinking excessively can cause health problems. So be responsible when you drink. And what we always like to say, Dave, is that we believe that we should try all these different beers so you don't have to. No, that's not what we say.
I say it all the
That's
time.
what he says, but then he infects me with it like a freaking cancer.
Like a cancer.
The reason we try all these different beers is we believe that you should drink great beers.
And have a good laugh, or 2 or 4 or 8 or 10 or 15.
With your friends. Don't drink alone.
Laugh as much as
you are drinking alone, give me a call.
Contagious, and you could laugh. And
Matter of fact, one of my fans on Twitter last night said she didn't want to go out and get whiskey because she didn't have any pants on. What? I said to her, you keep the pants off, I'll bring the whiskey to you.
Shouldn't let me know. I would have brought some whiskey for her. I got whiskey.
And then she's like, are you flirting with me?
I got John Wayne whiskey at home. I'll bring her some
whiskey. Let me tell you something.
I'll bring her
Pilgrim,
bourbon.
I'm going to drink this whiskey right here. I'm not going to drink it alone. I'm not going to drink it alone. The hell I'm not. Swoosh. Pilgrim.
That's $35 freaking whiskey there. That's expensive.
I love you.
But it goes to the cancer research.
Right.
Bye, people.